last night, we stayed up until after midnight to watch the Philadelphia 76ers get mollywopped by the Phoenix Suns to begin a 4-game road trip that is going to not be easy. All right. We were on Playback TV. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for tuning in there. There was 60, 70 of you sickos late at night watching this game. And even when it was a blowout already, all the way down to the fourth quarter, there was still like 45 people watching, bro, with me on Playback. You guys got issues, man. You need help. You are undoubtedly Sixers sickos. Now, here's the thing. The Sixers had a terrible game. I don't care that much. We shouldn't care that much. We'll see what they go on this road trip. I mean, hopefully they can, hopefully if they would go 2-2 on this road trip, that would be insane, I think. Okay. So they had a really bad game. So we're not going to sit up here and be like, "Oh my God, the Sixers are terrible," like people that don't watch the games and just see the scores and post on Facebook. The main thing that stands out about last night is Tyrese Maxey having 6 points, okay? Now, Tyrese Maxey's 23 years old. He's averaging 26 points per game. Had a horrendous game. And that happens. That happens to all NBA players. Damian Lillard's had games this season where he's scored 6 points. It's not that huge of a deal. I think he was 2 for a million. Hold on a second. Tyrese Maxey was 3 for 13. 0 for 4 from 3. He did put in 7 assists. But yeah, so just like watching the game, Tyrese Maxey looked out of sync, out of rhythm, off balance. I don't know if he had jet lag. I don't know if he had trouble sleeping the night before. I don't know if somebody put something in the peanuts on the plane. Maybe he kind of looked exhausted the whole game. Maybe he missed the flight and he had to run by foot all the way to Phoenix. That would make sense. But no, he just looked like he was shooting threes out of rhythm, didn't look comfortable, looked like he was shooting the ball just to get a shot off. You know what I mean? When you really watch Tyrese Maxey, sometimes he has these games where you can kind of tell that he's saying to himself, "I need to shoot," and he just chucks one and he hits them. But last night it was just all the threes looked kind of forced and out of rhythm. He was driving to the rim and plays where he normally lean in and get a foul call. He wasn't getting the call, but he was still getting to a lot of shots that he normally gets to and makes, and was just flat out missing them. I mean, the floaters were shanking off the back of the rim. I remember specifically a right-hand drive where he gets an and one a lot of times. He takes the contact and it legit went off the top of the square, didn't even touch the rim. So just in one of those games for Tyrese Maxey, it was absolutely terrible. Nothing went his way. Couldn't buy a bucket to save his life. Left, right, driving, floater, layup, three, mid-range. Hit a fall-away mid-range from the other side in the second half. That was a nice one, but, just a lid on the rim. Everything looked out of sync and off balance, and that's just what you just got to chalk it up as a terrible game for Tyrese Maxey. You obviously don't expect those to continue. Kelly Oubre is really the only player that showed up last night, from the absolute jump from the very beginning of the game. He's giving you that Kelly Oubre energy. He's played for the Phoenix Suns before. Maybe there's something there. He wanted to go back to Phoenix and show out. But I think you get that level of effort from Kelly Oubre no matter what the circumstance is, no matter what the game is, no matter where it is, no matter when it is. Kelly Oubre is just a fighter. He's just a guy that he's going to go out there and give you 110% every single possession, every game, and you just got to love that about the guy. He was only 7 for 20 in the game, 2 for 6 from 3 for 18 points, but I just find it difficult to really talk negatively about Kelly Oubre at all because he just tries so hard all the time. And that's really all you can ask from NBA athletes. You're going to have good games, you're going to have bad games, and Kelly Oubre is not the most skilled player in the world, but it's hard to really talk negatively about him because he's just a fighter. He just tries out there. You know what I mean? He had a damn poster put back dunk on Drew Eubanks. He had Eubanks tried to poster him back, or not Eubanks, what's his name, man? Nurkic, Yusuf Nurkic tried to poster Kelly Oubre. He blocks the shot at the rim. Here's what I love about Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre has so much style and just swag on the court. It's so much fun to watch him block a shot, and he starts his cancel celebration while he's still in the air. Dude, I don't know if anybody else notices this. I think it's the wildest thing. It looks like a 2K animation. Like, he blocks the shot and comes down and he's doing the cancel celebration before his feet touch the ground. I love it. I love the energy and the passion from Kelly Oubre. It's unmatched. And, I hope the Sixers sign him to a 2 or 3 year deal or something like that in the offseason. But yeah, Kelly Oubre was really the only one that showed up and was out there giving 110%. I didn't see like a lack of effort from the Sixers last night, really. I just saw a terrible game. Nobody could really get anything going. Nothing was really going anybody's way. And, once the game got out of hand, then you kind of saw them throw in the towel. But I thought they were fighting most of the game. I thought they were playing hard most of the game. The Phoenix Suns got a shit ton of wide open 3-point attempts, which is not good. Aside from the ball not going in for you and you having a bad offensive game, on the defensive side, that is where you can really take something from the game and call out some of the effort. The defensive rotations were just absolutely putrid, and that's unlike Nick Nurse. But the Sixers have been bad defensively this season because of more personnel than technique. They just have too many slow players on the perimeter. It might kill them in the playoffs. When you got Mo Bamba, Nick Batum out there on the perimeter together, they're just both too slow to rotate and get out on shooters. It's easy ball screen and wide open pick and pop, or just ball screen wide open three. Freaking Grayson Allen, dude. First of all, I've always known Grayson Allen was a good player. I've always known he was a good, 3-and-D player, two-way player, kind of a Josh Hart type of player. If I was going to compare him to somebody, this is what I always thought about Grayson Allen. I always thought he was just a bucket, not a bucket, but like one of those hardworking glue guys off the bench, like a Josh Hart. I was actually unaware that Grayson Allen was as much of a sharpshooter as he is. I always knew he was, he's a 3-point shooter. He's got size. He's got good form. He's a 3-point shooter. But I didn't realize he's leading the league in 3-point percentage. I didn't realize he averages 42% for his career. And then last night, the Sixers leave him wide open 15 times. 15 times they left him wide open. 9 times he hit the shot. That is 66% from three for Grayson Allen last night. I mean, he absolutely was unconscious from three. He could not miss. And some of them were contested. He still wasn't missing. Some of them were 7 feet behind the three-point line. Didn't matter. And the Sixers were fighting in the third quarter. And it just felt like every time we got a bucket, every time we cut the lead to 9, 10, or 11, Grayson Allen hit another three. And, then Devin Booker had some runs where he just kind of can get to any spot he wants to on the floor, just dribbling into mid-range jumpers over smaller players or just fallaways from the elbow and the free throw line. Kevin Durant, obviously, once he gets going, he started getting to his spots and kind of getting wherever he wanted. Fadeaways off the glass, fadeaways from about the free throw line, and it's automatic. And once those two got hot and Grayson Allen couldn't slow down, Bradley Beal didn't even matter this game. He had 3 points. He was 1 for 6. But the combination of the Sixers not being able to buy a bucket, Grayson Allen not being able to miss, and then, Durant and Booker got going, and that was pretty much it. But our perimeter defense was putrid in this game. I will say that. Now, I don't think there's much really to take from this game. It's just one of those ones you crumble up and throw in the trash. We'll see what they look like on Friday against the Lakers. Then you got the Clippers on... hold up a second. Teams, schedule, Sixers schedule. Let's see here, man. You got... let's go down here. You got the Lakers starts at 10:30 on Friday. Okay. Then you got the Clippers on Sunday and the Sacramento Kings on Monday. So Friday against the Lakers, that's another one it is winnable without Joel Embiid. I'm not saying I expect the Sixers to beat many teams without Joel. I thought the Miami win was huge, but they were without Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero. There's a lot of losses here. They lost to Milwaukee and Boston. I remember looking at this schedule back in February and trying to predict what they were going to do in these 20 games. It's going pretty much like I thought it would go. You beat Charlotte and Dallas in 3 L's in a row. You did upset New York. They held them to 73 points. New York had the worst shooting night of their season. Then you lost to New York. You lost to Milwaukee. You beat Charlotte again. Miami win was good. Lost to Phoenix. These next 3, we'll see. And then you got the Clippers again on Wednesday. Then Cleveland on Friday. And this is the gauntlet right here, man. We're in the gauntlet right here. But, Joel Embiid could be coming back soon. That's all I got on this game, man. There's literally nothing to say. Crumble it up, throw it in the trash, and we'll see what they look like against the Lakers on Friday, all right? I love you all. Thanks for tuning in with me on Playback TV last night. 10:31 on Friday. We'll be there. We'll be on Playback TV. 10:30 on a Friday night. There may be some adult beverages involved. So tune in, all right? Love you guys. See you later.